today. I don't know if his Fox. I don't know if he feels his Fox is ready or not.
I mean, if he ends up getting in grand finals against you, which seems to be the trend at most Wisconsin tournaments.
Let me beat Xander winners first, please.
Sure. So what we have now is Segastorm versus DRO. Both these guys are sort of like the borderline PR people.
I mean, DRO is PR. He just didn't go to enough for the last.
Well, right. I mean, but based on how it is, DRO was an honorable mention.
But if he had gone to enough tournaments, there's no doubt in my mind he would have been PR.
Sure.
He is a very good player. He can play whatever character he wants.
I think that's his most dangerous tool is that he can counterpick you like crazy.
Like, what's even more dangerous is the thought that he plays all of these characters and still does as well as he does.
Right.
But so far, he's going in on Segastorm.
Yeah, Segastorm is normally a pretty unflappable player, but he doesn't seem to have an answer against Joe's Diddy Kong right now.
Mean, it's Diddy Kong. To be fair. It's not
that was a unique option. I don't think I've ever seen that follow-up. Like, I've seen a lot of Kirby play.
Have you ever seen the up-B?
Not after the throw.
Common.
Normally, it's always fair.
It's pretty common. Like mid-percents, like you'll see Triple R or Prince Kirby go for that.
But that's what I was literally about to reference them. I don't think I've ever seen them do the up-B.
I've seen it quite a bit. But
you have interacted with Minnesota more than I have, though.
That's true. So now we're gonna see Segastorm try to work his way around Banana, which DRO's doing a good job of laying it down as pressure, throwing it.
One thing I like that he's doing is that he knows the common thing is that people like to use Banana against you. He's throwing it down and giving up a drop use from it so that Segastorm can't pick it up.
And that was a good try by Sega to try to go off stage and get Gimp Diddy. Because that's definitely the most exploitable part of Diddy's game is his recovery.
That's what he's going to have to do. He's going to have to get a kill here from a solid move and then go for a Gimp, in stock 2 if he can make it that far.
Definitely looking for the grab into up throw. Definitely not getting it because DRO is playing so well.
If it doesn't work twice, let's try it 3 times.
Yeah, so
I was going to call out Segastorm there for great spacing on that back air because it avoided him getting up smashed. And then suddenly, bad things happen to him.
So yeah, it's just definitely. If I were Sega, I would be switching to Bayo right now.
Yeah.
Bayonetta is very strong, and there it is.
But I mean, as we all know, Diddy Kong is kind of the Bayo counter, even pre-patch. So
what's Kirby going to do against Bayo?
I'm not
my question.
I'm not saying you mean Diddy.
It's Diddy, yeah.
I'm not saying that it's not necessarily the better option, but I mean. Against Diddy, you need to have somebody else besides the character that was best against her.
That's true. But
maybe Joe doesn't know how to do against Bayonetta.
What?
I think Fox beats Diddy.
That's true. Luigi does well. I think probably even. But
I mean, SBF has shown us that as long as he's Luigi against JJ Rockets as Diddy, that's a win.
This is already going much better.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, but I think Segastorm does main Bayonetta now.
Does he? He's no longer a Curb?
Yeah, he still plays Kirby, obviously, like we saw in the last game. But he's also, I think ever since Bayonetta came out, he's been practicing for a lot on Answer's Ladder.
Oh wow, that was great weight there by Sega. I'm enjoying his Bayonetta play right now. He's very patient.
He got 5th at a Construct. I think it was the last one before the month break. He got 5th at that tournament.
Using Bayonetta?
Yes.
Nice.
And he beat a lot of good players to get there.
Oh, and that was another really smart option there by Segastorm. Instead of going right to ledge or right to the tree, he made it so that he could have gone either way and prevented DRO from punishing that. Of course, we saw there him get a kill, but that was smart.
Sorry, if you haven't seen All Sunny in Philadelphia or whatever, whenever Diddy does his back throw, it looks like he's taking out the garbage. So,
jeez. Yeah, I got you.
But now this is the hard part. No up B into death anymore for Bayonetta. So this is where it gets hard for.
Yeah, she's got to find a back air.
Or Witch Time.
Or Witch Time. But I mean, you can always find a Witch Time and have it be useful. Back air is not always useful.
So
though neutral air, I mean, you mentioned before that Diddy's recovery is exploitable, and Bushi from Illinois has shown us that Bayonetta, one of her best tools is her edge guards because of that nair that can just stay out forever. So if Sega knows that, we could see a pretty good Gimp possibility here.
Oh, that'll do it. Yep.
Oh yeah, that'll super do it.
Another option that I'm not really seeing Sega go for is grabbing Diddy up close in certain situations. If he is next to the ledge, get him off stage, try to go for a neutral air Gimp. But Sega hasn't grabbed once this entire game. I know I've been kind of preaching on grabs since I've been on commentary, but
no, I mean but it's a good point. A lot of people have been underutilizing their grab games, and now a lot of people, even when Bayonetta was still amazing, had said that she doesn't get anything off of grabs. Well, she gets she gets stage positioning off her grabs. She gets edge guard opportunities off her grabs. So like, just because you don't get follow-ups via attacks, you still get things off grabs. So knowing when to use them is important.
Yeah, but right now we're seeing Sega bring this back really well. He's definitely not out of this, but then he doesn't quite get up to the tree, so he's going to get punished for his landing. That's what Diddy does so well against Bayonetta, is he covers her landings better than any other character.
Mm-hmm. And he's one of the few people that also threatens her neutral as well because of the banana.
Throw there, but yeah, because like the thing is with down throw, like, I think he was looking for a follow-up, but he should have just tried to go for the stage positioning, try to get a gimp.
DRO with great DI to get out of that because he got caught on the tree, and that could have been curtains for him, but good DI plus a lot of rage meant that wasn't going to happen. And that will do it, though.
All right, DRO taking it 2-0.
Just as you mentioned, actually, covering landings really well.